Hello there. This feels like a while and great to see you. I'm Adrian Salisbury and really excited that the doors to the Ecamm Live Academy open today. We've already opened the doors to our alumni and the guys that were on the wait list, and we're officially kind of opening it during the live here today. In upbeat and inspiring music. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, we try. Um, so we actually, the Ecamm Live Academy, I'm going to talk to you all about it today. We're going to talk about Ecamm for those of you that aren't really familiar with it. I'm guessing most people here already know about Ecamm, but we're going to just run through it again because I don't want to assume that you know anything. The actual academy itself, as you're going to find out, starts a week on Monday, the 3rd of October. And we typically get a lot of questions being asked about what's it like and is it right for me? I've already watched a load of your videos on YouTube. Will I get any more out of this? So we really want to talk into all of that and just make sure that we're covering all your, answering all your questions about it. So I should just say, if you're watching this in the replay as well, do please still put your questions in. It moves over to a different place on YouTube, but I will still look and answer over there as well. And you guys over on LinkedIn, I'm going to demonstrate in a little bit, hopefully with my demonstrating the phone a bit later on. I'm checking in on the guys on LinkedIn, and Owen's sitting the other side of the office checking out over there as well. So we don't pull the feed in from that at the moment, but great to see you all. So let me just have a quick look on. Hey, look at this straight up there. Valerie, Katie, Alan, Tim, Sherry, Anita. Fantastic. Lovely to see everybody in here. Nice and keen and great stuff. Jimmy, how many times have you been through, Jimmy? Valerie, Rachel's there. Fantastic. So, as I say, I'm not going to assume that you know what's going on with Ecamm. I'm interested, actually. Why don't you just let me know in the chat there? Are you new to Ecamm? Or are you a beginner? Are you advanced? Just kind of give me one word in there, and that will give us a feed as to help me out a little bit as to know who's on here with us today. It feels a long time since we were doing this back in, was it end of February, start of March? But great seeing you all coming in. We also, and who's here for the giveaway? We are doing a giveaway later on as well, and we're going to be giving away a free ticket into the Ecamm Live Academy. And even better than that, Ecamm are actually very kindly donating a 12-month pro license for somebody as well. So you can get involved and enter the competition. There's a very kind of slow little ticker coming across here explaining how to do it, and I think Owen's popping into the chat as well the link to this. It's totally free, easy. You're not going to get pulled on here and have to answer any questions or anything like that. All you got to do is to head over to that adriansalisbury.com/enter anytime during this live. If Owen can keep popping that in, thank you very much, Owen, for doing that. And we will be doing a prize draw a little bit later on for those two different prize draws. So you got a good chance of being and getting one of those. But the rules are you do need to be on the live when we call your name out. We're going to have like a little 1-minute countdown. And if you haven't responded in that minute, we spin the wheel again and someone else gets a chance to win it. Okay, let's just jump back into here a second before we get into this. So Gregory's saying, how do you enter? Yeah, Gregory, can you see that link up here that's been popped in? Will you pop that in over on LinkedIn as well? Yep, good man. 5-time alumni, mid-level, beginnerish, says Ed. Karen wants a free ticket. Okay, Anna Maria, fantastic. I'm excited for you seeing what you can do in here. Medium experience, new, but watched all Ecamm videos. Fantastic. Mid-tier. Love it. Excellent. So actually, I'm really pleased to see we've got some new to Ecamm people here, and it's not all just alumni back through again. Brilliant. Karen's got a name in already. You can only put your name in once, by the way. I think Owen's actually, yeah, that's right. I think that does work. We'll make sure. Anyway, we're not having you guys cheating the thing as if you would. So that's the form bit done. So what is Ecamm? There we go. Nice little overlay there for you. We'll teach you how to do all of these things as well. Ecamm Live, honestly, is the best live streaming production tool for Macs. Anyone here on a PC, I'm really sorry, but this Ecamm Live is a Mac-only bit of software. It's fantastic. But it isn't just for... I know when I first saw this, I thought, oh, this is for doing Facebook Lives on, but it does so much. And I've literally got Ecamm open every day. Mostly for me, I'm using it on Zoom calls, but here are just some other options that you can be using this on. So Zoom meetings, I'll touch a little bit more on that in a while. Super powerful if you're doing meetings, webinars, if you're recording videos. You know, we're constantly making videos over here. I can just hit record on Ecamm and away it goes. It's incredible. Podcasting, I haven't started a podcast yet. I kind of feel like I got so much on my plate as it is. I know Ecamm are big into podcasting at the minute. They've got a Leap into Podcasting event coming up in a few days' time. Absolutely a great way to do that and record that in. Certainly this video first podcast. Virtual seminars. You know, we're hopefully coming out of things now, and seminars and things are coming back in person, but there's still a lot of the virtual stuff happening. Church services, again, a lot of people forced online in the last few years, but Ecamm has become a really powerful tool for doing church services and interviews. You don't even need to go live to be using Ecamm. You could just be doing an interview, recording it, getting somebody to edit it, separate audio feeds, all these clever things. Did I miss anything? We've got some experienced users on here. I want to hear whether what's not in that list that you can think of as well. Hey, Sandra, podcaster, creator with over 212 episodes, Tim. Wow, fantastic. Run Discord streams. Okay, fantastic. There's another one. Record a podcast, YouTube channel. Love it. Well done. Most interested in the interview tool. Okay, Eden? Yeah, absolutely. So we can be doing interviews on here, bringing a guest sitting up side by side. You could be something like this. Everything is totally customizable in here, and you can absolutely pull that out then, and you've got two separate audio feeds. So if your guest was a bit quiet, you could lift that up afterwards. You can edit it. Yeah, very, very powerful tool for that. And in fact, even arguably, you could be using this instead of Zoom for doing those one-to-one meetings and things like that as well. So yeah, lots of things you could do in that. The interview is part of Pro, and yeah, I don't want to go into too many details on that here, but you can absolutely get going with this, and the Pro license is one of the ones that we're giving away. Need to practice the Zoom meetings with Ecamm. Yes, definitely. So let me kind of take you through from the start really with Ecamm here, what we can do with it. So first of all, this is me. I've got a camera connected in here, so it allows me to do this. And rather than just my webcam or my built-in camera that's in my laptop, maybe I can attach like this, a camera to this, and instantly get a much higher quality. We can do branding. So quite simply here, I can do something like this and put a bit of a frame around myself, a bit of branding on there. We can share, and I'm going to show you a testimonial in a little bit, but I can just, as quick as this.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Catherine Cooper.
Change over and be sharing a video. No fumbling around and going, hang on a minute, let me share this screen of a video that I've got sitting over here. If you were here at the start, you saw that we can do a little countdowns. Things like that are possible in here. So again, this works really well on Zoom meetings. You know, if I'm sitting and I just think, okay, well, let people come in, knowing that maybe they're trickling in a bit for the first few minutes, I could run that and let that sit there. Or maybe on a Zoom meeting, you think, I'd like to just sort of put, maybe it's an hour long or a 2 hour long thing that you're doing over on Zoom, and you want to go, right, let's just have a break for 5 minutes. You could tap something like that, mute yourself. How much better than what is there at the minute? People are going to be wowed and blown away by what you're doing. Screen sharing, a really great way to share your screen. Again, you know, this is me pulling in from my Chrome desktop here. We can do things like this. My phone, I said to you earlier about having my phone connected in here. And is that just your comment on there, Owen? Yeah. Is it just, yep, fair enough. I didn't know if it was delayed or anything, but I can tap in here, and with my phone connected here, how easy is that for me to just pull that in and sit it at the side of me? So potentially, I've got that cropped in a little bit actually. Potentially, I could be sharing that there. Maybe you're trying to demonstrate something on LinkedIn. You're doing a tutorial or a new update on. I didn't mean LinkedIn. Instagram, something like that you want to be able to share your screen and do a tutorial with. Doesn't that look better to do that? Interviews, I just showed you a minute ago. We could be bringing this up. What I'm doing here is every time I'm changing this around, I've created a new scene in Ecamm, and I've labeled them to the different things. So interview and me and branding and comments and phone. Every time I want to create something new like this, I create a new scene over there. And what I'm doing is I'm actually using this Stream Deck here, and I've nicely color coded, because I'm a little bit OCD like that. Nicely, come on, doesn't want to focus. I've nicely color coded this so that all of those buttons are color coded. I'll tell you all about this. So interviewing, what else can we do? I'm trying to kind of think of all the features you've got in here. We can do green screen. So I can pull one of these up, and right behind me, look at that, how quick and easy and what a good quality that does doing a green screen. I think I've actually got a couple of other overlays hidden in here. Yeah, that was, for those of you that have been around a long time, that was my old back wall. That was the office that we used to have, or the different layout in the office here. But how cool is that? What great quality that is for green screen as well. So if you don't have a nice office space, you can still be doing this. So yeah, just tons of options over here. And what I find is most people, how much of the Stream Decks, Karen, you can find them on Amazon. I think you can get smaller. Well, you can get smaller ones than this. You don't need a big one like this. Definitely a good investment. There we go. Owen's already answering. Thank you. So much potential in here. Again, let me just kind of highlight that recording bit. We're not going live every day. We're not on Zoom calls every day. But just to be able to, I'm coming back through here again and think, I need to do a video for the Facebook group. I need to do a sales page video. I can just hit record on here and away I go. This just works. When I'm on Zoom calls, I had issues before with my audio and my video being out of sync. Well, I can fix that in Ecamm, and I can send this feed out to Zoom. Unbelievably powerful. Good stuff. Hey, Anna, good to see you. I'm just quickly having a look down there. Anything else quickly that I've missed? So I'm, as I say, doing way more now on Zoom, using Zoom for support calls, and whether that be group ones or one-to-ones. And everything I'm doing it like this. And people are constantly going, wow, that's really good how you're doing that. And I suddenly decide we're going to share the screen and talk about something, and away I go, rather than fumbling around in there in Zoom and going, right, let me just share my screen and I need that tab. And it's way slicker to do this. Absolutely love it. And hopefully you can see the possibilities here. You can even take this out if you're using MS Teams, things like that, or Webinar Jam, different webinar platforms. It'll all send it out to that as well. So on a pro license, you can do this virtual webcam, and everything that we've just been very quickly flying through and playing with there, you can wrap all of this up, playing videos, everything, and that audio and me all go out there to that Zoom call. Phenomenal, honestly. So, but a lot of people, and probably yourselves, I'm seeing people that were up in the comments earlier saying, how you you're not really getting the full, you're new to this. And this was really why we set up originally this Ecamm Live Academy back in 2019, because I was talking to people and saying, oh, have you got Ecamm? Because you can do this on it. And they were saying, yeah, I think I've got it. I think I downloaded it. This was, years ago when you paid it once for it rather than it being a subscription. And I just thought, I really need to help people unlock this and realize what a powerful tool they got in their hands. So, yeah, we set up our Ecamm Live Academy, and this is really what I wanted to run through with you today. Now you're knowing what Ecamm is, the potential, the possibilities that there are there. Obviously, we've created a ton of videos on YouTube already to help people get started with it. Ecamm have got plenty of other videos as well. You can get a lot of support for Ecamm, all available over there. But we felt we wanted to put a real A to Z course together, a product together that would help people, as if I was sitting next to you working through this. If you came to me and went, right, show me Ecamm, this is how I would do it. This is how I go through creating online courses. When I think, right, I imagine someone's there with me. I don't want to leave any bits out. We're going to work through this, leaving nothing unturned. So we do this, but when we originally came at this, fun fact, the first time we ran through this, Katie and I looked at it August, I think it was, of 2019. The plan was that this was going to be just an evergreen online course that you could pick up and run through. But we wanted to run through it with a live group of people, first of all, to get feedback and hear what people thought to it. And so many people said about the community side of it, and the fact that they've made friends, that we created this safe space for them to practice in and go live in, that we agreed we need to run this as a cohort, as a live group like this, rather than just putting it online. It would be much easier for us to have just put this thing up, charged you to come through it, and just leave you to it. But I know full well, and you do if you're in this online space, that the success rates are much lower. I think it's like 10% of people that complete online courses. We're seeing much higher results in these live cohort groups that we do here. And it makes total sense because there's a community, there's a group here. And so what we do is, alongside the training, and I'm going to show you in a minute, we'll go behind the scenes and you can see exactly what's included in the training. So we give you a set of videos in there in training that you can work through, and you get that for life. And alongside that, for 2 weeks, we let people come into a Facebook group that is there dedicated just to this cohort. It's not one that's got everybody else in, which is why our alumni come back through again. And we have a fantastic time. So this is like a boot camp, really, that we're running for 2 weeks. And we run it twice a year. We have, I think last time we had about 300 people coming through it. So quite small groups, really. And since October 2019, we've run 12 academies, and we've had almost, and probably now actually, we've hit it, 1,800 people that have come through at least once. And you've seen some of these people on here, and maybe some of our alumni, if you're on, want to just tell us how many times you've been through this. But Valerie, I think, is our highest scorer, who only missed one of those 12. And that was because she didn't know she could come back through again, bless her. So people keep coming back through. Webinar Jam, Michael. Yes, you can take the feed from this. And in Webinar Jam, you, instead of selecting your camera, you select Ecamm Live Virtual Cam, and you can feed it in that way. Yeah. So Ecamm Live Academy, I'm going to very quickly show you here. And so this is our sales page. If you go to ecammliveacademy.com, which I can pop there, ecammliveacademy.com is our sales page. And we've got all the details over there as to what it is for the times of it. So daily lives. So the idea is we drip out videos to you each day. And those videos are, if I come over to here and show you the categories, this is inside the control panel. And we have 5 levels for the first 5 days on that first week. And this is the sort of content that's coming out. We literally are unboxing Ecamm, finding your way around, talking about Wi-Fi and Ethernet. I get you to go live on day one. You go live just to yourself. No one else can see it, but it gives you a chance to get a feel for how this works and the delay and things like that. Putting comments in, letting you have a play with it and brand them up. Upgrading equipment, branding your lives, overlays. There's a huge area here actually now on overlays, text overlays, image, camera, screen share, rounded edges, cropping them. There's a ton of information in here specifically just on overlays. Share pre-recorded videos using scenes, profiles. That thumbnail needs changing, and then a summary. So that's just day one. You've got all of this information in here. And then we run on, and down the side here, you can see we've got all the other days. Level 2, we actually get ready. We get you out there and actually get you doing a proper Facebook Live. Going live into YouTube, LinkedIn, other platforms as well, record only. So we're covering everything over on that. Day 3 is more about interviewing. So we, again, within the group, it's great to buddy up with people and do interviews together. You can have a go at all that. We play around with green screens, scrolling tickers. Level 4 is when we get into the toys, really, and we start playing with phones, iPads, doing presentations. Snap camera is always a fun part of it. Animated lower thirds. And then we get to day 5, and this is the more advanced part of it. So you can see it builds very much from unboxing on day 1 all the way through. We're now talking about potentially using loopback and things, the virtual webcam, going into MS Teams, using it for messenger rooms, webinar jam. So here's the one showing you how to set this up into webinar jam, streaming simultaneously with Restream. We can now do this in Ecamm. We'll talk about that. Preview mode, different things. So there's a whole load in there. That's just to give you a taste of, that's the course that you get. And when Ecamm do an update, as very soon, we haven't got a date for it yet, but I was kind of hoping version 4 would be here ready for this. It hasn't been. But as soon as version 4 comes out with a different interface on here, we will upgrade all of those videos. So there's a complete new set of videos in there, and you get all of that for free as lifetime updates. Just a little note on there saying about what you could save as well. Ecamm always give for new people that haven't had it before. It doesn't apply to our alumni, but you can get 25% off an Ecamm Pro license as an upgrade from the regular. So that is available to you, worth $96. And we'll talk to you about our Pro Video Academy and give you a whopping discount on that if you're interested. So that's us now. We've also got masterclasses. We bring, and again, this is another reason why our alumni come back through, because this isn't available in that online course area. These are people that are coming through live. And so in the second week 1 is all about dripping out this training to you. The second week is really there as your practice, your play area to have a go at doing this. We're bringing in we've got 4 different masterclasses this time around. And so we've got Canva. We've got Lydia Martin's going to be talking about, I'm not an expert on Canva. I hardly use it. And I thought, I need to bring someone in and talk to you about Canva. So that's why Lily is coming in to do an hour session on Canva. We've got Fred, who some of you might have seen us doing an interview with a few weeks ago, but Fred is doing some great things with his iPad or Wacom tablet and drawing and showing you how we can do these presentations. So he's coming in to talk to us about that and give us some free templates and things as well. This man's familiar to all of you, I'm sure. Bradley Vincent, good friend. He's going to be coming in. He's the kind of graphics whiz on Keynote and other tools. So he's going to be coming in and doing an hour session. And then the wonderful Katie's coming in to talk to us about podcasting. It's a, this is the hot topic for Ecamm, particularly at the minute. She'll be fresh off the back out of leap into podcasting. And I thought it'd be really good to hear from Katie on things that she's learned starting out on this that could really give you guys some help. So these are all just bonuses. You're literally paying $199. You're getting all of this training. You're getting these master classes, and you get 2 weeks inside this Facebook group. I should actually say the Facebook group stays open for 6 months or until we open again in March. But we stay in for 2 weeks, and I'm there every day on live with you. Owen, my son, will be joining me as well. We get on as many lives as we can do. We give full support to you, and we've got moderators in as well. We've got Paul and Val who are going to be in the group with us. Anna and Fulgens are going to be in with us, and you'll be well supported inside the group. I should have just said, actually, back on that screen share, if you got any hesitation, we've got a ton of testimonials over there. Out of these, as I say, nearly 1,800 people that have been through, we've got some wonderful testimonials. There is an FAQ bit on here as well. Do you need to be attending and things like this? And I should have mentioned as well, we've got all these other bonuses as well. We do these, the countdown videos that you'll see us using each day. We show you how to make those. Some other resources, frames, and the things that we're using and playing with, backgrounds, and like we've got here, the stuff that's usable here, we put it all in a folder and make it available to you. Stream Deck keys, some custom ones that Owen's made, just some colored ones that we've got here to show you how I do this as well. And then everyone that goes through and completes gets a handwritten certificate. Well, it's not quite handwritten, but Owen hand types everyone's name in. You get a certificate at the end of it to say that you've completed it. We look after you. So I think we've, that's kind of the bulk of what I was wanting to say. Have I covered everything on there? I do have a testimonial video to play for you, and I'm going to pop that on a second while I just quickly whiz down through these comments. Don't run away. I want you just to hear what Catherine said about this, of her experience coming through the Academy 18 months ago, I think it must have been now. But here's Catherine.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Catherine Cooper, and I'm the owner of Catherine Cooper Photography here in Dallas, Texas. And I wanted to hop on here really quickly in the middle of my 2 couches and just give a quick testimonial about the Ecamm Academy and Adrian. I absolutely I'm so glad that I found this community. I found Adrian on YouTube when I was looking for some videos on how to work Ecamm. And from there, I got the email about the Academy, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so glad that I joined. First of all, this is in the middle of the lockdown, the quarantine, with everything that's going on in the world. And when I tell you, this has been the highlight of my day. Just being a part of the community, I'm able to, first of all, the course itself has just broken down in detail on what to do in order to get everything up and running. It has, because we have homework and we have to get on there and do live videos, it's made me more confident. I'm not the most confident right now, but it's definitely made me more confident with doing video and live video in particular. And I'm just so grateful for this community. It is seriously the best Facebook group that I have been in. Adrian's, his what's the word for it? His personality is just amazing, and everyone inside of the group is so positive and they're so helpful, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful community. I wish it never ended. So I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you to Adrian and your team, your wife, everyone that's involved in bringing this whole Ecamm Academy together. Keep doing what you're doing. I really appreciate you guys.
Brilliant. Love to see that. It's given me a chance just as well to quickly pull up a few questions over here. while I've been having a look, let me jump over to the chat here. Michael says, is it only available today? Really good question, Michael. No, it isn't. We start on a week on Monday, so the 3rd. So the doors are open now. You can come and join us anytime between now and Sunday night. We will be sending out emails to people that are on our email list. But good question. Thank you for asking. How long do the daily live trainings last, Michael? So about an hour a day, and I try to keep it to an hour. So typically what's going on, each day you get released out a set of videos and you can work through them in your own time. We're covering a lot of time zones. We have guys that get up in the middle of the night in Australia to get on the lives, and others of you are just waking up. So we give you the chance to go through on day one's training when it suits you. And then every day I just come on and kind of kickstart the day. I tell you an assignment for the day, really. I show you where to go to those videos. And you'll see as we get going that questions come in. And I'm very good at just sharing my screen and going, yeah, good question. Let me show you how we do this. And so the lives are really powerful. They're replays straight into the Facebook group as well. Masterclasses alone make me want to come back. Yeah, awesome. What level of support is there? So you've got all of us there in the group. There's myself and Owen that are constantly monitoring the group. We've got moderators in there as well. So yes, the Facebook group is where you're getting all the support, but you can ask any questions in there for the 2 weeks that we're live, and we'll help you out. Or go live, share your screen if you're struggling with something, even better. Anita's been once, but want to hear from returning alumni. What was the most favorite part? Good question. Any alumni want to jump in? Be very happy. Can you pay in sterling? It's dollars that we've got it set in. But if you're using Stripe or PayPal, it's just going to convert it. Obviously, it's better for us at the minute, Tim. You can get more for your money in sterling. I'd love to do Ecamm Academy, Pro Video Academy, just having a quick nose. We do have a little show reel for those of you that are still here, and I thought it'd be a fun way to play us out. If you've got questions that haven't been answered here and you've checked out this page and it doesn't mention it at the bottom of that, then please, if you can send over on that, ask us over there, that would be fantastic. If you have further questions through the week, then please let us know. Sorry, Doozy, I didn't see, and I can just see a comment there now. Why did we respin? We sat and waited for about 2 minutes. I got to keep moving. So sorry about that. It wouldn't normally happen. It's been a bit of a disaster on this, but like Paul said, we got to push through. We got to keep going. And so I'm going to share this little show reel, really. It's about 4 to 5 minutes long of some of our previous people that have been through. Have a just listen to what they say. Thank you so much for being with us. And I'd love to see you in the Academy when we start on Monday the 3rd. All right. Bye for now, guys. Thanks so much.
The purpose of this video today is to give a huge shout out to Adrian and Ecamm Live Academy. Listen, Ecamm Live is a software that I had for months and I didn't even know what I had on my hands.
I've actually been using Ecamm for almost 2 years. So this is not just for people who are just getting started with Ecamm. I knew I was only using maybe 5% of its capability.
I was just scratching the surface on what I was able to do in the Ecamm software.
He takes you through step by step how to get the most out of Ecamm Live.
Adrian and his wonderful team broke Ecamm Live down step by step, module by module.
In watching Adrian, I learned so much about the art of doing a live stream. He's just fantastic in the way that he engages with the audience.
It was Adrian Salisbury's teaching that basically helped me understand the facets of Ecamm Live and the things that I could do with it to really make my videos look professional.
His course is fantastic.
Adrian has a gift of clearly teaching his software systematically.
So I love how Adrian breaks everything down step by step, everything I wanted to know about.
Guys, I learned so much on the technical side of Ecamm Live.
He connected all the dots, helping me to gain confidence and proficiency using Ecamm Live.
And he took me from zero to hero in knowing Ecamm Live and working with Ecamm Live, and it took a couple of days.
So this class has totally taken me from that little bit of knowledge that I had and the things I already love using to 100% of the possibilities. So many things I didn't know it could do, so many things I may have known it could do but didn't know how to do it.
I'm very non-techie. I'm still learning, but I have improved already with just the basic things tenfold, and I am so proud of myself.
It's made me more confident.
You're going to be looking forward to everything he's teaching, and you're going to be waiting for the next day to be able to look at the next video.
The class was excellent. The networking terrific. He formed this beautiful community of wonderful folks that are like-minded.
I'm just so grateful for this community. It is seriously the best Facebook group that I have been in.
Most fun course I've ever done.
Everyone inside of the group is so positive and they're so helpful.
I've made some lifetime friends from this amazing course.
He just creates such a great community of people that are willing to help each other out because they model what Adrian does.
To have Adrian's expertise and fun way of teaching us how to use it, the coaching calls and the whole Facebook group to really interact and practice each of the skills that we're learning has just been tremendous. You'll find that a lot of people even want to do it again and again because it's actually just one of those courses that's just so amazing. Yeah, you don't want to leave.
I wish it never ended.
Adrian is a great instructor.
Adrian's personality is just amazing.
I cannot recommend another highly enough.
And I am so thankful that I found Adrian and his courses.
Adrian is authentic.
He's like a huge expert.
If you've ever watched any of his YouTube videos or seen any of his programs, you know that the guy is real.
Listen to what he is saying. Adrian knows his stuff.
He puts his heart out there and he does what he does because he loves it.
Adrian is a fabulous instructor, and he not only provides tips and tricks and shows you all that is possible with the software, but he also provides guidance and information on the hardware parts that could enhance the entire production.
All of the little tips and tricks have been priceless.
He's certainly the best educator I've ever been around in my adult life.
Guys, he's just a great educator.
There's no one else that I've met that makes learning so much fun.
Adrian is a great instructor.
I teach teachers, I train teachers, and as a teacher, I can tell you, you're not going to get a better teacher than Adrian.
This training with Adrian has been fantastic.
I kid you not, man. Ecamm Live Academy single-handedly saved my 2020 and going to be 2021 and into the future.
And I highly recommend it.
When I tell you my life has changed, I'm not exaggerating.
Transform my business.
Amazing opportunity. So glad I did it. Probably my favorite course I have ever taken in my business. So I recommend it to everybody.
It is so worth it.
If you want to learn how to use Ecamm Live like a boss, stop everything you're doing, forget the YouTube videos, and enroll in Adrian's Ecamm Live Academy.
I'm going to tell you, I have loved it.
Far worthwhile, great investment.
It'll be a great investment for you.
I just wanted to let anyone know, if you are on the fence or hesitant about signing up for a class, don't walk, run, jump, sign up, take the time to invest in the class because you will not be sorry.
You will not regret it.
You will not be disappointed.